Yeah, 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 yeah. Try hard not to cheat on my bitch.
Rasta, can you hit this?
Try hard not to cheat on my bitch. Try hard not to beat on my bitch. Try hard not to break her phone. Tried hard not to send her home. Tried hard not to text these bitches. So solar that I need my distance. So Isabel that I'm committed. Vanessa never let me hit it. All I wanna do is slap her, nigga, every time that she yells. But I won't let her be my downfall. No, I'm not tryna go to jail. Pay for the pussy through Zelle. Pray my side bitch, don't tell. Pray my side bitch, don't snitch. I'm not tryna cheat on my bitch. I'm not tryna be unfaithful. But sometimes my bitch is ungrateful. My bitch really loves to yell at me. I'm just tryna make her happy. I'm just tryna make her smile. But she treats me like I'm her child. So I guess that means she's a pedophile. So I guess that means that she likes children. She be treating me like I'm a villain. I'm a nigga, but I got feelings. I'm a nigga, but my sperm is white. Fuck her out and leave it in her eye. Broke her heart, now the bitch cries. Cheated on her, it was out of spite. Ex-bitch says he's tryna slide. She sucked my dick, but it ain't feel right. Probably cause my bitch is at home. She wonder why I got two phones. Two phones and they full of whores. Text the bitch every time I'm bored. Text the bitch every time she yell at me. Text the bitch every time she mad at me. Getting bitches is in my anatomy. Abigail tryna suck it out of me. Trick on bitches, I just spit your salary. She wanna play games. She's driving me insane. She's leaving a spit chain. She's giving me good brain. But she doesn't care, she want me to cry. Ran on my bands and put on my mans. They hate on me cause of my size. Try hard not to cheat on my bitch. Try hard not to cheat on my bitch. Try really hard not to cheat on my bitch. Trying even harder not to beat on my bitch. But it's so hard not to beat on my bitch. And it's even harder not to cheat on my bitch. Will I go to hell if I cheat on my bitch? Will I go to hell if I beat on my bitch? And even though she be making me sick, I still never plan on leaving my bitch. But sometimes I might cheat on my bitch. Sometimes I might cheat on my bitch. But that doesn't mean that I'm leaving my bitch. Got her tattoo, so I'm stuck with my bitch. Got her tattoo, cause I'm in love with my bitch. Try hard not to cheat on my bitch. Try hard not to beat on my bitch. Try hard not to break her phone. Tried hard not to send her home. Tried hard not to text these bitches. So solar that I need my distance. So Isabel that I'm committed. Vanessa never let me hit it. All I wanna do is slap her, nigga, every time that she yells. But I won't let her be my downfall. No, I'm not tryna go to jail. Pay for the pussy through Zelle. Pray my side bitch, don't tell. Pray my side bitch, don't snitch. I'm not tryna cheat on my bitch. I'm not tryna be unfaithful. But sometimes my bitch is ungrateful.
How did I fall in love with you? I'm confused. I'm not sure how it happened. I'll never know, never know. The way that you look, it's like a book. Never know. You look like a book. Why would I fall in love with a book?
How did I fall in love with a girl that looks like you? How did I fall in love with a girl that looks like you? That looks like you. That looks like you. That looks like you. That looks like you.
Whoa. Hi. Hi, Captain C. Hi, Astro John. Hi, Fox. Hi, Gamma. Hi. I see my memberships went out to John. So John, good. I was attempting to try to get it to John because I saw that he didn't have one. So that was good. But it also went to Himpleton, which is huge. Himpleton got one. And then we got Poop Lord. Poop Lord. Poop Lord 6832. Hojo Cinco. Not Bunny. Kevin Z. Sun Kaniba. Gentle Whale Piano. Yanep Chan. And Les 6645. We need Astro. We need what? Astromy Gaze. Astromy Gaze. Why can't I say this? Astromy Gazord? Power Now? I pay for my own memberships. I don't need charity. Yeah, that's because you're awesome. You're W, Captain C. You are a W. Also, it's a brand account, so I literally can't get gifted any membership. So that's awesome. That's awesome stuff. How are we doing? How are we doing, everybody? Yeah, that is your signature move, Astro. It has been a while since you've been in the stream, Astro John, but I have been technically here. I was here yesterday, but you obviously didn't have a membership, so you weren't able to get in. No, don't worry, Captain C. I saw it, but this stream isn't going to be very long, okay? I just want you guys to understand. This is not going to be a very long stream because I'm literally getting back on in like 6. I can't take. Hey,
2-7.
Yeah, whatever. Around 6 or 7 hours. 6, 7. Around 6 or 7 hours. So this is really just kind of the pregame. This is just me, hanging out with you guys a little bit before we start the 24-hour stream. A lot has happened, man. Tons of stuff has happened. Well, I know of most stuff. But I was going to ask you guys if you guys would rather me change the donation goal, the first one, because I didn't really know what to do for the 150. I couldn't really figure out what to do with that one, so I just kind of left it as that, but maybe you guys would rather have it be something else. That's what I'm wondering. Monster Mac, by the way, is the Meat Mountain. As you guys are aware of the Meat Mountain, the Monster Mac is the McDonald's order, but it's like 8 patties. It's like, oh, dude, it's evil. It's like 8 patties, and it's like 8 fucking, oh my god. Feel bad for Aiden, honestly. No, I am aware. It's about this. I know it's about this. It's about this, isn't it? It has to do with this shit where Souls started leaking stuff and all that. Listen, I do feel bad for Aiden because in my opinion, I don't think any of this is none of this even like matters. It's the most like nothing burger shit, but it just gets leaked probably because, Soul's like jealous and probably a scorned lover. He's probably some scorned lover who really wanted Aiden, but yeah, I mean, it's tough. It sucks. Head wasn't even good. Head wasn't even good is crazy. But yeah, I mean, it sucks. Unfortunate for Aiden. I mean, realistically, right? No one's like genuinely judging Aiden for being like, for, testing the waters and trying shit out with a guy. Like, I don't care. I don't think like most people here give a shit. So, it's something that he obviously doesn't want out in public, but, at least there's that. I don't think anybody cares. I highly doubt Listen, I highly doubt the DGG is gonna fucking take this and actually run with this because there's nothing here. If they do, I said this on yesterday's stream, if they take this and they try to run with it. Did you hear he started his stream today? Yeah, I can check it out. The way I see it is like if DGG somehow takes this and tries to run with it, it's going to be such a bad look. It's going to be so bad if they try to run with it. So it's a win.
Why that would...
It's maybe in my opinion, it might be a little bit of a win-win regardless. Oh shit, this is Quayman. This is not Aiden. Oops. That is not Aiden. Let me go find Aiden, bro. Uh-oh, evil music. Can't have that on stream, probably. I don't know. Like, realistically, if the DGG community tries to take this shit and run with it and try to say something about Aiden because, what, he got his dick sucked by a guy. Like, I don't really know what to say, man. It's going to be such a bad look for the DGG if they actually just fucking... if they try to take this. So, it's a win-win either way, kind of, not really. I mean, it's not a win-win. It's not for Aiden's sake. Not really for Aiden's sake, but I guess it's kind of like you know, no one's going to judge you for it. You know, you're fine. And then if the other opportunity happens where DGG takes it, they're going to look really stupid. So you kind of win there, I guess. But yeah, the information is out and it sucks. Hello, Cat. Hello, Shinny. Hello, Big Aaron. His opening is crazy. Let's listen to this.
By a guy. Consensually. Okay.
Oh, okay. That's insane. I didn't even get to hear everything.
So, I got my dick sucked by a guy.
This is the first thing he says. The first thing he says. So I got my dick sucked by a guy.
Consensually, okay? It was consensual.
Oh my
I was
God.
not raped. I was not sexually assaulted. Did I have regrets? Yeah, I had regrets. Would I do it again? Probably not. No, probably not. This is like, this is going to be a very
Interesting first line. He didn't even like warm us up a little bit. He's just like, yeah, I got my cock sucked by a man. Like, holy shit. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff, dude. Yeah, I definitely feel pretty bad. I definitely feel pretty bad for him. Like, he clearly doesn't want to talk about this. It's like awkwardness. I mean, obviously, it was already information that him and Soul Skibbity were, you know, did have something going on. Like, there was obviously something going on there. But, I don't know if we knew about the dick sucking part, if I'm not mistaken. Like, I don't know if we knew about the dick sucking part beforehand, but yeah, I mean, it's a whole fucking, it's dumb. It's super dumb. I don't know how this can get twisted into a real drama, because again, it's literally just like, oh, he got his dick sucked, whatever. Like, I don't care, bro.
But I'm going to try to be, as transparent.
Dude
as
is throwing it back on the bomb.
Marcus, why did Aiden do it? Why?
Marcus, why did Aiden do it? Why?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Heat of the moment, maybe. Heat of the moment. No, it's actually more of a problem that he did it with Soul. I don't care that he did something gay. It's the fact that he did it with Soul Skibbity. It's the fact that he did it with him. That's what's evil. That's the evil part. Hi, by the way, hi, cats. Thank you for the 2 Canadian. It's the fact that he did it with, I think the worst part is leaking, is the fact that it wasn't supposed to be leaked, and it maliciously getting leaked. It is super painful emotion for someone to feel. I mean, I think Aiden can handle it. I think Aiden can handle it. It's like I said, realistically, all it is that he tried something gay. You know, it sucks that it got leaked, but like realistically, it's, you know, he'll be okay. Nobody here like gives a rat's ass about people being gay. Like nobody here actually gives a shit about someone being gay. I don't think anybody in this community is like, oh, fucking gay people, what the hell? Stinky. Oh, stinky. Half of my fucking chatters are gay. Like half of you guys are gay as hell. I do.
So I should also mention that I've also had my dick sucked by a woman.
Whoa.
Well, not one, but
Whoa.
you know, listen. I'm not Mr. Sex over here. I'm not somebody that likes to
I'm not Mr.
talk
Sex.
about my sex life online. I'm not somebody that, is... I don't like labels, I'm not a big labels fan. Humans have a natural need to categorize. If you think I'm gay, I'm gay. If you think I'm bisexual, I'm bisexual. Whatever you want me to be, okay? Whatever you need me to be,
I need you to be
I'll be
Aiden,
that,
Aiden.
okay?
I just
I'll
need
what
you to be
need me
Aiden.
be. All right? But
Well, I mean, John, it happened during a rough time in his life. The leaking part had just happened though, did it just happen? Well, no, it didn't just happen. It happened a while ago. It did happen a while ago, which maybe he was still going through a tough time. But more stuff getting leaked now. I don't think he's going through that tough time as much anymore as he was. So at least he's in a in a better headspace, I guess, now than previously. You know what I mean? But I think he can get through it. I think he can get through it. It's like I said, it's fine. Like realistically, nobody's gonna, people will clown him obviously because it's like, oh, you got your dick sucked by Soul Skibbity, that's evil. But like realistically, it's like nobody here's gonna be all like, oh, Aiden, you're like evil for having your cock sucked. Like, okay, I don't care. Nobody else cares. Marcus needs Mr.
Let
Sex, aka
us,
Aiden, to be gay. That is true.
let's get into it.
That is actually true. I do kind of need that in my life. Need a nice gay man in my life.
One sec.
Dog, when I turn the camera on, Captain C starts barking like a dog, man. I don't think anybody cares. Half my chatters start getting on all fours and start barking.
Arc. Well, I'm predominantly interested, to be honest with you, okay? Wholly honest. I'm predominantly interested in women. But, historically, I have always been open to... I've always been open to trying shit with guys. I wasn't quite sure if certain feelings were... someone was like, you're not gay, you're just lonely. I don't... sometimes it's been mixed with, like... I've just always had, like, a really, really good...
Oh, man, he's
friend.
actually spilling shit now. Because, like, I'm not gay, I'm just lonely is crazy work, bruh. That's fucked. That's evil, bruh. He's, like, actually spilling shit. He's like, man, I'm just lonely and I needed to try something. It's like, damn. All right, man. It's okay. You're okay.
But, like, everything short of, like, the actual sexual stuff, just,
no,
like,
Captain
being
C.
closeness with
No.
another human
I'm
being.
saying like when you see my
But I've
face,
been
you're
a
always
little bit
sitting there
confused on
barking
that
like a
front.
dog.
Previously, I'm kind of
Bro, you donated yesterday saying we should do a donation goal for a shirtless mirror pic. Brother, I ain't doing that.
figuring myself out. I'm not somebody that was very sexually experienced in high school. So, I'm just figuring that shit out. It's obviously going to be very awkward to discuss this. I don't want to be discussing this, but it's out there, right? Not really a whole lot I could do about that. And if it's out there, quite frankly, at this point already, so be it, I guess.
Well,
now
maybe he just needs a good, like, yeah, but the problem is, right, is that apparently it wasn't good head. So maybe he just needs to maybe he just needs to experience really good head from a man to really, to get a feel for it. Because realistic, it's like I said, you got it from Soul Skibbity. I wouldn't even be surprised if that guy's got a little bit of a you know, he's British. He's got like buck teeth, man. That shit was probably grinding his dick. You know what I mean? Like, think about it. That shit was probably like, oh, I don't even want to think about that. That's evil. This guy needs a good suck from a guy who's got, you know, gums. No teeth, straight gums. Gum in his shit, bruh. I'm still not convinced Snickers is straight. No straight man wears shirts like that. It's possible. Dickers does come off as gay. He kind of, like, he does, but, like, there's a part of me that does genuinely think he really is just straight. You know what I mean? Like, dude, wait. Captain C has been feral in chat lately. He needs to go to conversion therapy. This was during a time when he was lonely. He was getting drunk to cope. This was not going after the Goat Cato drama. He felt all alone, getting bashed in the middle of London. That is true. Dickers is F to M, not exactly straight. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Thank you for the 2 jewels. Jewels. The star. No, Captain C, that's true.
To summarize, essentially, food shops did an interview with a former friend of mine who I fell out with at the beginning of
Just
March,
got home with
I
Chinese
believe. It
food.
was the
Please,
beginning of
guys, tone it
March.
down.
We fell out.
Hope you enjoy the
and I've dated
Chinese,
this
bro.
individual ever since. Now, before that,
Yeah, Aiden just needs a
before I went to
friend,
London
man.
or
I could
whatever,
be there
this
for him.
person was always like a chatter, or like just some like funny.
If he's
like,
lonely, I
sparky
could be
chatter.
there, you know?
Not really chatter on my streams as much as just floating around the community. Initially, he was on the Bo Black's Crash Out stream, and it was funny because Bo Black said his like name or whatever, which was like funny. But this was like for about 1 to 2 weeks. It was like a friend with
That he
with
wants a
benefits,
buddy.
right? But it was always
I can
just
be
a
your
friend.
buddy, Aiden. I'm
It
like
was
normal.
never, I just don't really have any intimate feelings for this person.
Stop. Marcus
I
is
never
normal.
wanted to be in a relationship with this person. He evidently wanted to be in one with me. I've always wanted kids of my own, right? Not to say that adopted
Every
kids
freak
are not
resides there.
kids
That is true.
of, not to say that
in LA.
adopted kids are kids of, you know, they're not like kids of your own. But I've always seen myself, if I was to end up with anybody, it would be ending up with a woman. But I've always been.
You know what?
open to
Actually, when
try-
I think about it, out of everybody in this community, I might be the closest person to Aiden. I might like low-key be the closest person to Aiden. He's just a drive away, man. That's kind of crazy. I really could just go over
But
there and
food
comfort him.
shops interviewed this individual.
Give him a nice
and we'll
back
take a
rub.
look at it.
Maybe a little bit more. Wink, wink.
Oh, that was gross.
Text him. Text him. Dude, I should text him and just say, "Hey, heard you need a friend.
I think it's here.
I can be I can be that friend." Just like randomly hitting up Aiden saying, "I can be that friend." What is he looking for?
Where the fuck is
What's the
what is
faff?
the
What's a
timestamp?
faff?
Also,
That's verb.
I don't know what I have. I know it sounds like cope. I feel a little fucking sick. I woke up this morning, and the first thing I did was I spit in the sink, and it was green. I don't think that's a healthy sign.
What does that
I know-
mean?
I'm
What's a
sure you wanted to
faff?
hear- I'm sure you
Turning the
wanted to hear
faff
that.
to an MMF? What does
But
that
let me,
mean?
I think I sound fine. Now let me take a look at this.
What is that?
It starts at about. Let's see what we're working with here.
What is a faff? Should I ask Aiden what a faff is? Should I like message him and be like, "Aiden, what's a faff? What's a MMF? What's a faff?"
Wait, 258. Hold up. Oh yeah, she tweeted that I called for mass reporting, but it was a lie. Everything Food Shop says is a lie. I'm not even kidding. I wouldn't even say that. I wouldn't even say that about Destiny, because there are some things that Destiny says that are true. Some things, okay? With food shops, she is always in lie mode, and she knows she's in lie mode because when she lies, she has like a little like smirk on her face. She knows like she's horrible at fucking hiding it, but like she will look for anything possible to misrepresent or interpret in the most bad faith way possible for the sake of smearing a group that
I did just message Aiden, by the way. I did just message Aiden. I didn't get too weird. I said, heard you need a buddy. I can be your rock. You guys think that's like too much? You guys think that's like too much? You guys think that's too crazy? Literally had nothing to do with being trans. Dude. That's so weird. You can faff with him. I don't know what faff means. What the fuck does faff mean? What does faff mean? Send the picture of your feet interlocked. True, yeah, I should send that picture. This could sends the picture. This could be us. This could be us. That would be such a banger.
She was calling me fair game well before I was even covering Destiny. Where is this shit? No people. You're
Oh my god. I'm not joking. He's like a drive away. It doesn't
So
take a day to get
starts
there.
with
To LA, it's like 6 hours, bro. It's not even that long. Like realistically, right? Like I could genuinely just go see Aiden one day if I wanted to, but I don't want to. That'd be weird. I've like unironically never met anybody I have met online in person. From my understanding, I don't think I've ever met anybody I've met online in person.
a DM leak. It starts with a DM leak, and we can go over this, okay? So basically,
Marcus Stalker arc starting, yeah. I'm gonna head down to LA so I can.
Here's the DM. It was sent by me to
so
the
I can
individual
stalk
Soulskivity,
Aiden.
and I'm gonna refer to him mostly as the individual, because what he wants is my attention.
Hi, Bacon.
And I, quite
What do you
frankly,
mean
I
this is
just-
what's
I-
happening
I
in
don't-
this
I don't
stream?
really necessarily want to give it to him.
Aiden needs a pal. He needs a buddy. Aiden literally needs like a friend, okay? He needs like someone to be there for him, and I'm offering. All I'm doing is offering. That's it. No problem with that, right? There's no issues. I can't just be his friend. I can't just be like his rock, his everything. Like I can't be that. That's crazy. You guys are mean.
But these are my messages to the individual. I said, I'm not alleging anything against you, and I've gone on my way to leave you alone. In hindsight, I found it fucked that we did what we did while I was drunk, and obviously mentally unwell, and I think you were in a headspace where you should have known. I probably wasn't able to give informed, adequate consent. I'll keep this private so long as you do, but if you make it public, I will literally have no choice but to prove my side. I don't think you're a bad
Brother,
person. Don't want to make you
stop
look bad.
saying fav. Okay, I gotta. Is it evil if it? What does fav stand for? It says, depending on the context, FAF can refer to a few different things. Most commonly, it is an abbreviation for friends are forever. Wait, that's like wholesome. That's like wholesome. Wait, it's not even evil. It's like wholesome. What? It is. Oh. Friends are forever. Okay, that's like wholesome and awesome. Friends are forever. That's wholesome. Don't look up MMF. What does MMF mean? Oh, MMF is not wholesome. MMF is not wholesome. Oh. What? MMF. Wait.
Hello, princess.
Chinny, thank you for becoming a big baby.
Thank you for the memberships. Welcome at Sheeny161.
Thank you. I'm crying. Chill. Why is the other one so friends are forever?
God, I won't speak about what happened anymore. And we'll keep
Me-
it private as
me
I
and
want
Aiden
to
are
since it
fabs.
happened, but you were literally trying to.
That's
force
what
my
it
hand.
says it means. There's no other like evil meaning. I don't think faff means anything bad. It literally does. Every other like term for faff is like either like something else or it just means friends are forever. So like I don't know. I didn't see anything evil.
So this looks pretty bad. It looks you could interpret this as I'm trying to, as they've interpreted it. This is apparently an admission that I am attempting to push a false Me Too allegation against somebody, unfairly so, right? And I think that on its face, that's how it would appear. But if you go, it's not just what's said, but rather what is left out, where it's cropped. If you go to later in this exact same conversation, I make it very clear. Hold on.
Oh, does he pull up
I
some
probably
more
should have this
information here?
prepared.
Is he going to pull up some
I
information,
have it, but it's
important
right here.
information
That's
here?
what it is.
Some very important details. That clear his name.
Here we go.
OMGs. So he's Me Tooing Soul. Someone
So
said that.
before I pull this up, I just need to say again, as I said at the time, in my
Hashtag me
public
too.
chat, and as I on the day this was happening, and as I said, ever since, I was not raped, I was not sexually assaulted. This person believed that I was consenting, and I was consenting, right? Now, were there factors at play?
Soul
that
Skibbity,
made
yeah.
me say yes to things
If he was
that I wouldn't have otherwise
Korean.
said yes to had I not been some.
You think he'd be
depressive
different if he was
fucking, like,
Korean? Like a
alcoholic,
different kind of guy? Or do
that
you think
whole
he'd be
month?
worse?
No,
Or better?
Not really. No.
Or
I
the
was
same?
I was always willing to try shit, but it wasn't gonna be with somebody from the space, right? I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have done any of that, right? And that's why after the fact, when I was sort of coming to my senses, I had a lot of regrets and distanced myself from this individual. How it happened was,
Smarter.
How it happened was,
He'd be really bad at driving
I went on this
trucks.
trip. To me, I never was close with this person prior to the trip. Dickers
He'd
is
be a
trying
lot
to say that I was
smarter,
really
but
pushing this
really
person
bad
to
at
come,
driving trucks.
like on the trip or whatever. That's true, but Soul was like a
Oh. Korean Soul be like, "Hello, Aiden. Hello, Aiden. You want me suck cock? Hello, Aiden underground. You like me to suck your cock?" Like,
meme orbiter or whatever, where it was like he was like Lumpy Willie. So I do like little like, but there's no like. I think before this trip, like the amount of DMs we have between each other are negligible, and I think he even admits that himself with food shops. It was while I was on the trip, after the drama had been going down, and I wasn't hanging out with anyone as a result of that. We went to I think we ended up going to a bar one night. I got insanely fucking drunk.
Clip.
I ended up making out with some chick, and then I turned around and he leaned in and, made out as well.
Ooh.
After that point, I didn't know how to feel.
Oh.
But we'll go into this a little
How
bit
long
more.
was the makeout session,
Now,
Aiden? How long was the makeout session? He was pressing lips. Oh no. Did he make out after the sucking? Oh no. Me sucky, wrong time. This bit's gotta stop, bro. This bit's gotta stop, bro. How long did he last, I wonder? These are dumb questions. We gotta stop asking these questions. This is fucking evil.
I say to him, the problem I had, the main predominant issue I had, I literally say to him in DMs, I think you're a dick for doing it, but not a rapist, and would never want to ruin your life. You literally said in chat that I get flirted when I'm drunk, and mentioned I was intoxicated, fall, but so I didn't think I was too drunk to like not be able to consent, but I think there's like, I think you could get to a certain level of drunk where you would consent if you otherwise wouldn't have, but it's not so impeded that like the consent is like, I don't feel like I was fucking like, you know.
No, this is too much. This is too much. I said this last night or last time. If Soul was also drunk, I don't really care. Like, if Soul is drunk and you're drunk and you guys fuck, it is what it is, bro. That just happens. Happens a lot of the time. It is what it is. If you're, like, so intoxicated to the point where you can't function and Soul can, and he just randomly starts fucking you, that's when it becomes evil. Like, that's when it's like, okay, now you're taking advantage of somebody who's just blackout drunk, like, can't function, is, like, literally just laying there, and you just randomly pull his pants down, suck his dick. Like, that's evil. But, like, if it was just, like, you both were drinking a little bit, one's a little tipsier than the other, maybe, I don't care. I really don't care if you guys fuck. Soul is never coming back. He prays his job never hears of us. Apparently Soul swallows. Oh.
I'm not waking up. I'm not traumatized by this.
Interesting stuff.
Right? So basically, this is all happening because initially we'd agreed to just like what happened, and we're just gonna keep it between us. He actually was the one because he thought I was leaking it, and he's like, I just want to keep this. I said, I feel the same way. Like, I just want to fucking keep this between us, right? Because I don't want my, you know, what I do like in that regard online. But then basically I believe it was, so I get back from England in like the end of January, and as I'm leaving, I still like, I'm really like, I feel like I'm still like, you know, I like him or whatever. What I really liked was him as a friend. And what I mean by that is I was like completely out of my fucking mind at that point. I believe everyone was out to get me. And he was like in my DMs, and he basically would feed into all of that. Like, he would tell me, he would shit talk other people to me who meant well. He would reaffirm his like status as like my, you know, my only good friend. And I thought that he was, right? But that's just because I was completely fucking out of my mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
He was supportive.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie, man. From the get-go, I knew Soul was just like a massive, like, I don't know if it's just like insecure troll or whatever, but like you could tell the guy was like, he is not Bubby. That is not Bubby. He's not friend. Hi, Chris. Chris, this is your first time showing up to the stream. What do you mean running? You have this is your first time showing up, and like actual like a week or two.
It wasn't supportive. Supportive is when you're giving somebody advice like for their betterment. If you listen to the Lio Convoy call, the leaked one, while I'm
he's
drunk,
obsessed
he's
and
the
in
one
love with
there. He's
Aiden in a weird
encouraging me
way.
to tweet shit out.
He is.
Right? So his supportiveness.
Oh, we can do it now. Actually, we cannot. I deleted it off my thing. I had to make room for what was the game that I had to make room for? I had to make room for Baldur's Gate because I'm doing a run with my friend. You took too long.
Would be always validating whatever I said I felt, even when I was actively self-destructing. And he knew that because before he even fucking calls in and like talk, or at one point when I was doing this, when it was just the Hellbent stuff, and reaffirms as such. But he like he names himself in my Discord to bestest, like goodest friend ever. But Dickers even said before any of this was public, Soul is the worst type of friend to have.
So I won the Apex argument? Well, no, not really, because your argument was just like, it wasn't really an argument. My point was that there's no like, game doesn't have much balance with characters. And then you randomly said Lifeline was a better support character than Conduit, even though that just like isn't even true. So it like definitely shows a level of like I mean, you don't play comp, so I guess that's probably why you're unaware of that. You don't like play comp. So I guess that's kind of why you're aware. I guess. Like, you don't play comp, so maybe you're not, like, fully aware of the situation with balance of characters, I guess. Oh, Beasley. Wait, Chris, a Beasley owns you? I don't play comp anymore, Chris. I only played comp for like one season and then I stopped because I genuinely just can't stand the character what is it called? The balance. There's like little to no balance with characters. Oh, Beast. Okay, so a Beastly. I mean, when I'm done with my Baldur's Gate run with my friend, I'll download it. We can 1v1 for sure. But like, you very are like unaware of the actual character like balance, and also like again, you literally told me that Lifeline is a better support character than Conduit. You're genuinely just wrong. Lifeline's ult is not as good. Lifeline's drone takes less time to come back than just using Conduit's two extra shield boosts that you get. You're literally just wrong. Conduit literally also gets a speed boost when teammates are down. She is like quite literally a 10 times better support character than Lifeline. You just literally don't play the game in that way, which is like fine. But like you don't understand like what is even meta or what is even like good characters. Like you genuinely do not understand. It is what it is. Like I don't know what to say. Baldur's Gate run could take months. That's true though.
Around, because if you were around, you saw it, right? He was just like constantly fucking yes manning and encouraging destructive behavior. You gotta stop drinking. I don't drink. I haven't drank since March. Or no, that's not true.
Apex, God. Chris got mad at me because I said I'm not playing Apex because I stopped playing Apex because I think the characters are not balanced. And then he randomly got like super mad at me because he was like, you're just not good at the game. You're just not good at the game. You don't understand. Even though like if you even look up the percentages of picks that are in the game, most games have like Octane or what's her name? Axel. Two of the most like annoying characters in the game because their entire build is based purely off movement speed and nothing more. And the only people who play them are basically unskilled losers who just speed boost their way through everything. Like unironically, you could just speed boost and then left-right movement speed. Like just sway left and right, and most of the time people can't keep up with it and can't kill you. Just makes it kind of too hard to beat. Third partying is like a massive issue and there's no balance with stopping third partying. It's pretty hard to stop a third party. The game is just not really that balanced currently. And for some reason, Chris got like super mad at me for saying I don't like the game because I don't like the balance in characters. I don't know. It was weird. It didn't drop for Seer. I don't know where you got that idea. What are you talking about? I actually just don't understand. What do you mean? Unless Seer recently got a buff. He probably got a buff, I'm imagining. I mean, it's not even funny. Look, it's not even funny. Look at this. Look at the pick rate. Axel at 11%, Pathfinder at 9%, Octane at 7%. These are three characters who are literally in the same category, aka the most skirmishers, aka the most gifted fucking group in the entire game. And not to mention, to prove my point, look at the average rank, by the way. Notice anything different? Gold 1. Octane is an average of gold 1. My argument is that Octane is usually, people who play Octane have like no skill. They quite literally have like zero skill, no skill whatsoever. And it's like, whoa, big surprise. Platinum 2, Platinum 3, Platinum 4, Platinum 4, Platinum 3, and then Gold 1. Yeah, because it's almost like Octane doesn't take any fucking skill to play. You just stim, and then that's all you do. You just run around super fast and stim. And like 90% of matches have Octanes in them. And believe it or not, I don't enjoy playing a game where I have to fight like 20 different Octanes, where they're just basically running around third-partying you every time you get done with a team fight. I don't know why Chris is like so upset by that information. I don't understand why he's so upset by that like information. That like blows my mind. Like I don't know what to say to that. Like it that's just true about the game. But he's like so adamant about being right, I guess, about it. Or like Wraith. Wraith is another example. Gold 2. These champs take 0 skill, by the way. These champs take 0 skill. They're the most skillless champs in the entire game. It's like actually sad. Let's play Mecha Chameleon. I would play Mecha Chameleon. This guy has horrible aim and relies on abilities, by the way. Yeah, in a game where abilities are important parts of the entire game. Yeah, that's kind of the point. What? Octane relies heavily on abilities too, Chris. You're just proving my point. Octane takes 0 skill too. Like Octane is heavily reliant on his abilities. What are you talking about? This guy's quite literally heavily reliant on his stim. The entire reason people use Octane is for the stim. You're just making 0 sense. Like, do you think people just play Octane to play Octane? What do you think people play Apex for? It's because they have abilities? Like, you're not running around the map not using your abilities. That's not even how that works. There's a reason why, like, some of these guys have extremely low pick rates. It's because their abilities are useless. You're going to pick the characters with useful abilities. I don't know what you want me to say. That's, like, so confusing. What is the point? I genuinely think Chris is an Octane main, and he's just really upset that I'm, like, dissing his main. I have a strong feeling that's just the case. Gamma, I'm going to be on later. We can do Mecha Chameleon later if you want. Like, I have a strong feeling this guy just mains Octane, and he's, like, pissed because I'm dissing on the Octane, which, again, I have nothing against Octane. I just think the game needs to balance it out where characters like Octane are maybe not as powerful. It's a pretty alarming situation when Axel, Pathfinder, and Octane are 3 of your top 5 picked champions, and they're all skirmishers. They're literally all skirmishers. Look at the lowest pick rate champions. Who is the highest picked? Caustic. Caustic is the highest picked, what's it called? Fuck, I forgot their names. Basically tank champs at a 2.4%. Keep in mind, Caustic is a dog shit tank. He's fucking dog shit. He just sits in rooms and does nothing. He actually just takes 0 skill. Watson, Rampart, Catalyst, never picked. Kind of sucks. Game's not fun when they're not picked. I like these characters. They're interesting. They take skill. They take abilities to actually, like, learn the game. And they don't get picked. I play in lobbies where I never see a Catalyst. I never see a Rampart. I never see a Watson. Because half of it is filled with Axel and Octane. Like, I don't know what this guy wants me to say, man. Like, my point is that I don't like playing the game when my lobby's filled with Axel, Pathfinder, Octane, and it's not diversified with enough picks. 11% is ridiculous. You know how many people are playing Axel? That's ridiculous. That's, like, actually insane. That's a lot. Like, I don't know what to say, man. She's, like, literally she's just Octane, but instead of running, she slides fast. It's like, okay. Instead of running fast, she slides fast. Wow, that's an interesting character design. Really cool. So good at the game. We need around 6 or 7 people. people. Chris, I'm not going to answer for you to sit here and argue nothing. I don't really see the point. Nothing I'm saying is like wrong. I'm saying I'd rather the champ pool and everything be a little bit more balanced. I don't really know why you're getting like upset. It's kind of like pathetic, if anything. I'm not going to lie, bro. It's like really pathetic. You're getting like mad over the fact that I have an opinion on a game that has like an actual balance issue. It's always had a balance issue. Apex has always had issues with balances. Like, I don't really know what you want me to say. Like, accusing me of using Octane is so funny. Then why are you so upset at me being not liking the Octane? What are you so upset by? Like, what is so upsetting to you? Like, I'm not even gonna lie, Chris. Like, I get usually you like to come in here and stir problems and just be like a nuisance because it's like funny, but you're genuinely just being pathetic. You're getting bitchy about the fact that I don't want to play a video game because I don't like the champ pool because it's like boring. Like, dude, could you be any less of a, could you be any more of a loser? Like, genuinely, it's like kind of annoying. I don't get it. My entire argument is just I don't like the champ pool. It's not fun to play. Most people just play skirmishers. There's not enough balance. I don't see enough, like, I don't see enough Catalyst. I don't see enough Cryptos. I don't see enough Ramparts. I don't see enough balance in the game. It's not fun when everybody's playing just the same champion. And then bro's getting, like, actually angry. It's, like, kind of sad. Whoa, guy doesn't like game because it's, like, not super balanced. Sue me. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, holy fuck, dude. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say to that. Like, why get mad? Why get mad at it? It's just so meaningless. It's literally so meaningless to get mad at me for the fact that I don't want to play Apex because I'm currently not happy with the fucking, with the current state of the balance of characters in the game. Like, I don't know. It's just like normal. Like, people get mad at that in games. It's like fine. That's like me playing League of Legends and then having to play against a Yumi support or like a Shaco. It's like, yeah, it fucking blows. They're like skillless champions. What the fuck do you want me to say? Like, am I just supposed to... You can't just pull the argument of like, oh, just get good. It's like, they're playing a skillless, overpowered champion. I can beat the champion. It's just not fun to play against. Like, what do you want me to say? Like, I can kill them. Like, if I play against a Mel in bot lane, I can beat the Mel. I'm not afraid of the Mel. I'm just annoyed because I have to play against a Mel. That's the problem. It has nothing to do with skill gap or skill leveling. It's the fact that it's just an annoying champion to play against. Not fun. I didn't time you out, brother. Someone else did. It says deleted by Captain C. It says timed out by Captain C. I did not time you out, brother. Like, I don't know what you want me to say, man.
I think I had a beer in April. I had a beer in April. I haven't been drunk since I was in England. Anytime I've drank...
Literally
it's been
arguing
one
with the
beer,
wall right now, man.
Since March. And since then, I don't really have any interest to really play around with alcohol. But, so, anyways...
You are so mad malding about chat you can ignore. You are spam calling me? You are attempting to spam call me to argue with me about a game that I don't want to play because I don't enjoy playing it. I don't think I'm the mad one. I'm not gonna lie, brother. I do not think I'm the mad one. Sounds like a you issue, brother. Sounds like a you issue.
Basically, here's how this happens, okay? When I
Spam
get back...
Spam messaging my chat saying answer, answer, and then calling me saying ring, ring, answer, answer, pick up, spamming running because I won't 1v1 you in Apex. And I'm apparently the mad one. I'm the one who's like angry All because I said I don't like the state of characters in the game. Like, you gotta listen to yourself, bro. You gotta, like, take a second to look in the mirror right now, man. Like, come on.
From England, right? I even say on the way out, I say something like, I miss you. What I really miss through like hindsight, introspection, or whatever, was the friend. But after I get back, I just view him as a regular chatter again. I want things to go back to normal. He starts to get like clingy. He messages me a bunch. And I don't respond, or I'm not responding as much to his messages. Am I completely pulling away? No, at one point, he's like, he disappears for a bit.
You asked for a 1v1 like a week or two ago. I said, sure. Just when I stream next time, let me know. You haven't joined stream for about 2 weeks. I deleted the game because I don't play it. Sorry? What do you want me to say? Like, you didn't contact me ever again. You waited till now, and then it's a little late. I'm not playing the game. I'm gonna move on to the next game I'm playing because I don't have enough storage for that other game. I'm gonna get rid of the one that takes up the most storage. Like, I don't know what you want me to say.
And I say, like, where have you been?
Flavorless
That's all I
died in
say.
a
I say, "Where have you
chemical
been?"
factory
But other than
explosion.
that,
Rip,
the only
dude. No
times we were
shot.
DMing, it was
I
about
hope not.
drama. But he'd like sneak something in, like he'd
I
send a
actually
heart,
miss
like, he was
Flavorless.
talking to me about-
I miss Flavorless. Flavorless was so awesome, man. I actually don't know what happened with Flavorless. I actually don't know what happened with Flavorless. He was here and then he just stopped existing. I don't even know. I just know that he left like most communities, which I don't know if it's just because he's trying to like just do other things or something, or if he got like hates somebody. I don't know. Like maybe he like hates someone, I guess. I don't know. Like he just like someone's like evil, I guess. I don't know. So he got busy. Oh, that makes sense. That's what I was gonna say. It probably that.
drama or whatever. He then tries to get my attention by becoming a one guy in my chat, but in the most annoying fashion possible. And anyone who was around back then saw this. It would just be like the most attention-seeking, like annoying, childish shit that he was typing in my chat. And eventually it went from I want you to go back to a normal chatter to I'm annoyed by your presence. And I ended up saying as such in early March. I think I
Pimpletones
said
probably sabotaged him.
Like,
Not gonna lie, that guy is
like,
fucking
chatter
evil.
I have.
Jesus. I thought Himpleton was awesome. I thought we loved Himpleton. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just know that he got mad at somebody, but I didn't know what for or who. I assumed he just got a different job opportunity or something, and he probably because he worked like a normal job. So I just assumed he got like a better job opportunity and just was like, yeah, that's better than doing YouTube. And I respect that. Like, that's fine.
Just go away or something. And I think I banned him from chat temporarily. So he goes and fires
Marcus
up
finally learned to stop responding. You know what's funny is you got message banned, which is a form of not responding, and then you bitched about it. So here, I'll just do the exact same thing. Like, brother.
bridge burn stream
Like-
on me because I wasn't even burning the bridge with him at that point. He was being annoying and I didn't want him in my chat. So he then goes and he fires up a fucking bridge burn stream with me, and I'm like, okay, my problem is dealt with now. My problem is dealt with now. The fucking clinginess and shit. He sort of handled that one for me.
We have the same idea. I
And
know.
After that, I dislike him, but I don't really hate him. Okay. But as I think about things over and over and over again, I legitimately begin to hate him, right? I think that, like, I read things in hindsight that were total lies to me. Like, for example, this is a big one. This is a crazy one, actually, and this fucked over Hellbent. So, when we were there in London, he knew I was beefing with Hellbent, right? That was the big thing. And Hellbent really wanted to talk things through with me, and I didn't want to see her. We go to a bar that I'd been to, like, 2 nights, 3 nights before with Hellbent, and he tells me, he says, she's being really annoying, she won't leave me alone, she wants to come.
Sounds like Hellbent.
Should I invite her? I said no. He said, yeah, I'm not going to invite her, I'm not going to give her the address. Then, later that same night, while I'm already drunk, she shows up at the bar. So, I'm thinking, I said to him, did you give her the address? He said no. And so I'm thinking in my head, like, she's just gone around and, like, went to the place that we drank that she knew I was at a bar. So she went back to go fucking look for me. And I thought that was weird as shit, right? Because I didn't want to see her and she knew that. That didn't happen. Because it turns out, while telling me that he didn't invite her, and while telling me that she's, like, being weird or whatever, he's actually totally fine with her and her messages, and he's giving her the address of the fucking bar. Without telling me that. So when she shows up, he's now led me to believe that she's literally stalking us, which is not true, right?
It's about Flavorless and Himpleton. It's just because Flavorless, like, disappeared. But like I said, I just assume it was a job reason.
Which
I sucks. I miss
like,
Flavorless.
shit
I
like
do.
that is, like, weird as fuck, right? It's just super fucking weird. But he just, like, fucking lies. And yeah, you're right. They're, like, super low IQ.
Yeah, they're no
easy to
longer
see
friends.
through.
Yeah, probably something happened there. I don't know, man. Like, I miss Flavorless. He was super chill. He was a really nice guy. I really like Flavorless. Wish at least he was in chat. You know what I mean? At least I wish at least he was in chat.
Lies. But, and this is already out there now. I don't like to overshare. It's no secret, okay? I'm a fucking depressive. I have, like...
Hold on. What did I just... Okay. Before we jump into any more of this. What? What? Casey Tron has been banned on Twitch. Footage showed her drinking a canned beverage and farting before arguing with viewers while driving. Brother, what? She's so real for that. Yo, wait, Casey Tron W? Has she actually learned to... She's like, what? Like, I don't even, like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Drinking a canned beverage and farting before arguing? Well, like, what does the farting point have to do with the ban? What does the farting part have to do with getting banned? They didn't like that she was like, dude, they didn't like that she was basically fucking gassing the car up. Another clip showed the streamer smoking a pipe before getting behind the wheel. See, that makes more sense. Farting before arguing with viewers while driving is probably not the reason. Maybe it was a really loud fart. Hi, Ben. In the stream clips, she looks fried as fuck. Like, bro, Dick Serrano needs to chill, bro. You could have just made it very clear that it's because she was driving while under the influence. But instead, they just said, nah, she was drinking some canned beverage and shitting herself. That's why she got banned. Like, uh-oh, I guess you can't fart on stream anymore. That's fucked. Dude, I can't. I can't, bro. Like, can I see this stream clip? Am I able to see this? Hold on. By the way, I swear, I heard, we got, what's his face back for USA. Fuck, what's his name? They let him come back for the game. Balogun? Flarin Balogun? They let him come back, which that red card was bullshit anyways. That red card was some bullshit anyways. I hope to God USA wins this game, bro. I swear. If we lose this game, I'm going to be so fucking pissed, bro. We need to win this shit. They let him back. They let him in the game. Because that red card was bullshit anyways. That shit should have been reversed anyways. Hi, Mint Grenade. Thank you for the 2 jewels, the star. Driving drunk. Okay, is there the clip? Is there a clip of her doing it?
Casey Tron was...
This is the only video I can find. Yeah, I guess it's just on the
Casey
internet
Tron-
versus it's internet versus. Let's actually take a peek at this real quick.
was potentially driving drunk on
Marcus, no, it should be fine. It should be fine to react to this. I'm not the one driving. I'm not the one driving, Captain C. It should be
stream
fine.
and caught a ban on Twitch, causing people to go back and watch the clips of her driving to see how intoxicated she may have really been. It starts with Yeet posting that Casey
Holy
Tron
fuck,
has
man,
been
she's
banned
fat
on
maxing.
Twitch, and Kazahana quoted it saying, "I give it a day or so. I'm sure she's on the Clancy Goon list somehow." And Tectone says, "What the fuck? I thought she was dead." Suck says, "No, not my washed up titty streamer who's a retarded drug addict." And Dazed Dan Confused also posted about it on the livestream fail subreddit, and Spartacus' stream replies back in 24 hours. And Robert the Adventurer says, "It's
Did
not a good
Messi
look for her either."
fart? Yeah, Messi farted. Rip Messi, bro. Messi farted, bro. Shit, bro. Messi farted. Man, if we don't win this shit, I'm gonna be so pissed, bro. If America loses this game, bro, I'm gonna be so bad. She does look fucked up. Damn, like under the influence. No, yeah, dude, Casey Tron is a drug addict. Like, Casey is like, that woman needs help. She like is a severe like weed addict. And I'm sure she's done other stuff as well. But every stream she's in, have you guys not seen her streams? Her streams are literally just her like laying in the chair. Half of the stream, if not like 90% of it, is just her laying there like completely fried. Brain completely fried. And when she is sober, she can't function. Like, she barely functions properly. She completely destroyed her brain. Like, her shit is genuinely cooked. Like, it's not even funny, dude. It's like not even funny. She actually needs like serious help. Like, she is completely cooked herself.
Either way, not the ban. The fact that nobody knows why she was banned because so few people
Half
watch
of
her
the streams
stream.
are just like her smoking on a, like, just smoking a bong, just inaudible, like, mumbling. Like, sitting there just going like, like, it's just like, dude, holy shit, man. This is like fucked up.
And one Flexo1 says, "Oh damn, she's still kicking?" And It's My Medicine says, "Pretty sure she was twitching." And Soul Primeval says, "Unfortunately, a bar." Then clips from her stream that caused her to get banned started making the rounds, like Stale 2000 who posts in the livestream fail subreddit. Clip surfaces of Casey Tron driving yesterday while disagreeing with her chat on her state of sobriety.
Please meet up at McDonald's. No loads refused, only loads allowed. Ho. Honey, if McDonald's is the ultimate destination for your late night rendezvous, then you need to step up your game. Those fries ain't gonna dip themselves. But I'll say this, if you're going unprotected, at least get a Big Mac to go with that questionable decision.
You guys are tripping.
Dude, I'm not even wrong. She's literally fat maxing. She's middle of the night, wasted, going out to get some fucking McDonald's. She's literally fat maxing.
If that were the case, then restaurants wouldn't be allowed to serve alcohol at all.
Wait, what? Restaurants serve... What? Most restaurants serve alcohol, like... all night.
Sobriety test me, bitch.
Drunk slop. Dude, her chat is, like, depressing, bro.
Sobriety test me, breathalyze me, bitch.
Okay, Mr. Meat Mountain. Hey! Hey! But I'm not fat maxing, though! It's the restaurant's fault I'm driving drunk. Is that what she's trying to say? Or is she say... I thought she was saying, like, restaurants don't give alcohol after a certain point or something. Or she was trying to make a point about how, like, they wouldn't let her have any alcohol. Which is, like, just not even true. I guess it would make more sense if it's that. It's the restaurant's fault I'm drunk. For not limiting
like
me or something.
Get on your keychain. I would blow. And I would blow under the limit. Like, you guys are tripping.
It's dumbly close. Since restaurants serve alcohol, you are allowed to drink and drive from the restaurant home. That's in the law. Duh. True. That is true.
I'm trying to get to McDonald's, okay? I don't really give a fuck. Like,
dude, she's...
I don't really give a fuck. I'm trying to get to McDonald's.
Yeah, she's actually cooked.
Okay.
She's genuinely cooked. What is with this? Why is this such a common thing nowadays? People streaming while driving. Extra Emily had an incident. If you guys saw that one, Extra Emily had her incident where she basically almost hit a car while streaming and driving, which Extra Emily continuously driving while streaming, turning herself into another lolcow. I thought she was done doing this, but she's clearly just like content brained, like fucking retard. Genuinely I kind of feel bad for Extra Emily at least, because she doesn't seem like the type of person that should be like a lolcow. You know what I mean? Like she just seems like somebody who just like is stuck on the internet and can't seem to figure out how to like live life off of it. McDonald's smells and tastes like a fart. Hey man, if we hit the dono goal, I gotta do a fucking Monster Mac. But like for some reason, streamers just keep driving while streaming. It's like so weird. I don't know why. I guess it's because people are so like content brained that they can't stop. They just can't stop streaming. They have no sense of like, why'd she tell me to shut up?
I'm literally
Okay,
not
dude,
drunk.
fuck.
You are tripping.
And Departed Hunter replies, once again, something that should be a permanent ban from the platform, but Twitch will unban her in a couple days. And Steelheller says
true.
fifth ban as well. And
Knowing Twitch, they will lift this shit immediately, bro.
Says, which in itself is a hilarious level of favoritism, considering she has thousands of hours of copyrighted content streamed.
You guys know that Andy guy, the guy that did the situation with the swatter, or not swatter. Fuck, the person that was living you know when homeless people stay in someone's like home, I don't, squatter. Squatter. He was banned on Twitch, I realized, because he ate a chicken nugget while driving on stream. And he's perma-banned. And I guess apparently Asian Andy, Asian Andy. And I guess apparently like Emily got her shit back immediately, and Andy was like, okay, so I'm perma-banned for eating a chicken nugget while driving, but he was like, my fat ass can't eat a chicken nugget while driving, but Emily can almost hit somebody and she gets her shit back, bruh. Where you could be beside Extra Emily in the other lane with her soy sauce stained fingers all over the steering wheel. You're like evil, cats. Jesus.
Of being severely intoxicated, hundreds of instances of attacking and harassing other partner streamers, hundreds of instances of various forms of bigotry, including sexism, racism, and so on, all of which are against different parts of the TOS, but hey, myth busted. Xadian says, I'm surprised no one has ever sued her.
She shouldn't even be on Twitch. She's broken a lot of TOS. It's like kind of crazy. That's why I can't stand Twitch, man. They just don't follow their rules like whatsoever. It's just favoritism. That's all it is. Like, it's just so boring. It's so dumb. Like, bro, Asian Andy is a prime example. This guy gets fucking banned on Twitch because he was driving while eating a chicken nugget. It's like, okay, fine. Yeah, you can't eat and drive while streaming. I get it. Ban him for a week. Sure. Perma-ban him? Okay, that's a bit harsh. But then half the time, women on Twitch get the most lenient sentences imaginable. You can do anything. I would not be surprised if some girl one day literally kills somebody on Twitch, gets on Twitch and just genuinely murders somebody, and Twitch goes, here's a 2-day ban, bruh. Like that's the type of shit Twitch is on. As long as you're like a babe, as long as you're like a hot babe, Twitch will literally let you get away with whatever the fuck you want. Cheat code. True.
Copyright abuse. Oh, wait. Emma Who Kitten replies, it's cool. She said sorry. The best hater says, so much reckless driving. Driving while streaming should be a permanent ban, especially because it breaks
driving while streaming
distracted
should be
driving
something
laws.
that just
But
isn't
it's
allowed.
crazy to see people do that while also being under the influence and barely having any long-term consequences. At this point, I think platforms should be the ones held responsible. And Robert the Adventurer says, even if she was perfectly sober, this should be a permanent ban with an appeal that requires some kind of driving
Which one is scary? Which one is scarier? Would you guys rather be next to Casey Tron while she's drunk driving on stream, or would you guys rather be next to Extra Emily while she's streaming? But Emily's not drunk. She's just, we're talking sober Emily. Sober Emily. Sober Emily while streaming and driving, or drunk Casey Tron, under the influence Casey Tron while streaming and driving. Which one would you guys prefer? The fact that one gets the pass of being sober is already not a good sign. Cause I'm gonna be honest, I'd rather be next to Casey, bruh. Dude, did you? I don't think you, like, I don't know if you guys saw the Emily video, bruh. She can't drive. She's done it before. She's had streams where she's driven. She ran a red light once on a stream once. And then this one, she, like, I saw the car coming by her and she literally, like, swerved. She was about to fucking slam into this guy, bro. Like, she just doesn't know how to drive, bro. This woman does not know how to drive. She's the definition of, I turn left now. Good luck, everybody else. She's literally the definition of that video, bro.
Course, and a return stream that's an apology for distracted driving, as well as a public service announcement stream on distracted driving. That should be standard for all streamers who engage in distracted driving. I'll be curious if she gets the Extra Emily treatment or not. Rocco's Modern Basilisk says, "Is this chick actually making decent income streaming? How is that possible?"
I actually don't
and
think she
Pompey
is.
Sketches replies, "She was one of the biggest women streamers, if not the biggest."
I actually don't think Casey is making decent money. I'm pretty sure, because she does DoorDash or like Uber Eats or whatever. She's like a DoorDash driver or something, or like an Uber driver or something. I don't know. She's one of the two. Like, she does it as like a secondary job to streaming. She literally does not make money anymore. Which, to be fair, like, you know, a gooner's not going to donate to what is it called? A drug-brained, like, retard like Casey, who's not going to do anything for them. A gooner's going to donate to a girl who's actually going to give them what they want. Plus, again, I'm not trying to be a dick, but she is, like, she deadass is, like, fat maxing. She's just a lard. She just sits there on stream. Like, she just sits there and just lards around doing nothing. 150 sub goal doesn't really scream rich. Yeah, she's definitely not making enough money on stream to get by.
Day. She will probably always have name recognition, but I don't think she makes that much money these days. And I Dream of Pika's says she was one of the biggest woman streamers. She still is. She's huge. Training a mix says, "I would blow under the limit." So you have
Hi,
been
Castro.
drinking. And Moo Cow says, "I mean, the clip starts with, if that was the case, restaurants wouldn't be allowed to serve alcohol." So at no point is she arguing she didn't have a drink. And the real tryhard says, "I was thinking the same thing. If she were sober, she would be saying she was below 0, not under the limit." Logical Patient says, "She drunk drives better than sober Emily." And Tim Panitter says, "I feel like most drunks drive better than Emily." Not an endorsement of drunk driving, by the way. Emily is just that bad.
Yeah, she's just
And
not good at
Automatic Bag says,
driving.
"Good one, lol. I actually laughed and spilled my beer. Now I gotta drive to the store and get more." It says, To My Bell says, "At what point does society
that's a
include
good
the
one.
whole stream
Yo, wait, why are these guys actually kind of funny? What the hell, bro? These guys are actually kind of funny.
experiment isn't worth it?" And All the Contribution says, "I definitely feel like we're at a point where platforms not punishing/banning people should start to make them responsible. Doing certain things that are degenerate, illegal, antisocial, damaging, etc. often gets rewarded with viewership and money, and these things wouldn't be happening if they weren't platformed with little to no pushback." And Successful
That
Rainbow
is
says,
true.
"Twitch making money off of a streamer's crime
It
is
gets
illegal.
attention,
This
which
goes
gets
way beyond
money."
the streamer. Go after Twitch for making money off of this criminal." You'd also post
Marcus was ready and chill out, brother. Chill. They said one joke and I was like, oh, that was kind of funny. Come on, man. Chill out. Chill.
clip that we looked at earlier of Casey Tron driving, and Amber Paradox quote tweets it by saying, "Well, but now we know why she caught a ban. This is what happens when Twitch barely gives slaps on the wrist for dangerous conduct like driving and possibly drunk/baked out of her mind while streaming. All Twitch is doing by not perma-banning people who do this is build a civil case against them."
I mean, I think in general, I'm not even gonna lie to you, I think in general there should be a rule against being like heavily under the influence on stream. There are, I don't think you guys understand like how many bad streams happen with people like that are just plastered drunk and like shitty things happen on those streams. People should not be allowed to, in my opinion, I don't think people should be allowed to stream like completely wasted, like just completely plastered drunk, or like completely under some level of influence. Because lots of people make terrible decisions on stream when they're like just blackout drunk and shit. Like a good example is literally like, think about like guys like Only Use Me Blade, right? Like these guys, I know that he did get banned, but I don't think it's because of the drinking. I think it's because of the several amounts of misconduct that he did. But like some of these people who just get blackout wasted and completely baked out of their mind every single stream, they do it because they're just like being paid to do so for the most part. And it's literally just destroying their lives. And they just keep doing it because no one's stopping them from doing it. They're just going to keep doing it. You know what I mean? Or did Clav literally murk someone on stream? I don't think that guy died, Castro. Did he? Did he fight somebody or like hit somebody or something? I don't know what Clav. All I know is that Clav did have like didn't he have like not a heart attack, but I thought he had like an actual like health crisis on a stream one day. And then people were like, oh shit, did Clav die? Because he was like not good. There was a stream where he was dead ass. Like, that's what I mean though. That's what I mean. Like, I don't think streamers should be allowed to stream when they're like extremely under the influence. Cause like we might one day actually witness somebody drink themselves to death on a stream. That's not something we should see. That's not something that should happen. Like, it could easily happen. Like, I just don't think that's like a good idea. I don't care if a streamer like whips out, like they might play a video game and then they're just like, oh, take a shot every time this happens or something, like a little fun little thing. And they don't get like super plastered, but it's just like, oh, they're drinking a little bit, right? Like, oh, whatever, it's not a big deal. But when you start noticing a streamer's like completely blackout drunk and they're just like continuously going because it's just part of their content, I feel like that should just be like banned. Like that just should not be like allowed. There's also that clip of him ODing as well. I think that's the one I was thinking of. Oh, fuck!
Hello, princess.
I'm bleeding. Hi, Johnny.
Thank you for the memberships. Welcome at Junkie Johnny.
Fake March baby, not Melon Dog. Whatever, dude. You always got to remind me that. Guy getting run over. Oh, shit. Clav ran somebody over? Oh, fuck. Realistically, I just don't think... I think there should be a little bit more stricter rules on people who literally, like, get on stream to basically do extreme stuff. Like, Clav is an example. Like, we have too many streamers who literally just get on stream to do crazy extreme shit that are just basically ruining their lives live on stream, and you're just watching it happen. And it's like, no one's doing anything about it because it's entertaining to the people who are watching it, so they pay into it, and they, like, want them to continue to keep ruining their life. And it's like, man, this shit is, like, kind of fucked up. This shit is, like, actually kind of... It's like I said, you Only Use Me Blade is, like, a prime example of that, where you're literally watching a guy who went from being some, like, COD YouTuber who used to just make like videos where he would just knife people and it was just a fun time too. All he does on stream is just sit there and get drunk and wasted and plastered and to the point where he's lost toes. He has no toes anymore on one of his feet. His legs have like holes in them. He pisses and shits himself constantly all the time. Like the guy is literally fucking cooked. He's actually just cooked. Blade makes me really sad. He was like a year sober not long ago. Yeah, and then immediately gets on stream, starts drinking again. Like, that's what I mean. That just shouldn't be allowed. We got to put a ban on something there. You know what I mean? Like, he immediately gets back on stream and starts drinking again. It's like, fuck, dude. It's actually so evil. Immediately when he sees the money come rolling back in, he's like, okay, I'll take one more drink. It's like, oh, man. I'm reminded every time I see you live that you're all lies. Okay, man, fuck. I don't really have sympathy for Blade because he's a weird groping rapist. I guess that's true. But I do think a lot of that is because of the constant, substance abuse. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think the guy is like, I don't know, maybe I'm just like, an optimistic person, but like if he never was like an extreme drunk, I don't know if the guy would like actually grope or rape somebody. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like a lot of it is because of just constant substance abuse and just making terrible decisions. You know what I mean? Hanging around terrible crowds, constantly, you know, living in terrible living situations for the purpose of content. I don't know. I feel like that's just a factor into why he makes like those crazy decisions, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just too optimistic. Maybe he is just a shitty person. Like, deep down, maybe he is just a really bad guy. Evil stuff, man. Evil
When one
stuff.
of their streamers inevitably causes a fatal car crash because they are driving while streaming and talking to chat, and the family sues the company.
There
into
was,
oblivion
I
for
think, a
it.
car
Cannon
crash that
replies
did
to the
happen
clip by
on
saying,
stream once.
Clearly under the influence. I pray she gets stopped and loses her license before she kills someone. Tom says this lady looks like she's on the brink of suicide. Radical Moderate says she seems at least high as balls, but she is also always retarded. So like this could just be her natural state. A country says I need one of those blow
Actually,
things.
I'm actually not gonna lie. That comment is kind of true. I've said this, but that's the problem. She's always wasted on stream though, but she is like fried. Her brain is like cooked. Like, she genuinely doesn't talk like normal anymore. She has like, she literally just like is always in a constant state of just like thinking. Like, she's always sitting there like thinking for like actually 5 minutes before saying anything. She'll say like one thing and then she has to think for like 5 minutes and then say another thing. She's like cooked. Her brain is literally fucking mush. It's fucked.
Or you cannot drive after drinking. Leia Sapienti also tweets out this clip from before Casey started driving with the caption, here's Twitch streamer.
Moderating degeneracy can be tough, but driving drunk seems like a solid line here. Well, that's why I say like maybe drinking in general should just be the line. You know what I mean? But it's not saying you can't fucking drink. It's just saying, like, crazy shit happens on stream when people drink sometimes. Like, remember when, you guys remember that guy that was, like, friends with Ludwig or whatever, that party? And I guess apparently he was, like, really, wasn't it? It was Emily, right? I think he was touchy-feely on Emily, like, the entire stream. Because he was getting, like, fucking plastered. And he was just doing it. Oh, yeah, Leia. Dude, it's Leia. The guy was getting, like, completely plastered and just started feeling up women, like, live on stream. It's just weird. You know what I mean? It's just, like, maybe there needs to be some kind of, like, ban on just streaming that type of stuff in general. You know?
Or Casey Tron drinking an unknown canned drink and smoking weed before her drive. I have seen an increase in people who are unhappy with what Casey Tron did. There are calls for a permanent Twitch ban because of this. And I don't know how you
Didn't she send that to everyone? This
showing someone drinking alcohol and smoking weed before they drive. So here's just a screenshot of her about to drink, holding the can, and then here is also her about to smoke as well. And KSB replies, "No mention of the fart before she swigs that can." And Leia says, "That's her."
Yeah, can we talk more about the fart?
Dono sound. It's super funny that you pointed out, lol. Autistic Eclipse tweets out this clip with the caption, Asmongold unleashes on Caseytron after she was banned on Twitch for drinking and driving.
This disgusting person, this annoying,
are you talking
obnoxious,
about
retarded
Katie?
Katie should be permanently banned off of the
Jesus,
platform.
I'm like, I might be wasted. Maybe I'm like retarded. Katie. Are you talking about Caseytron, Aaron? I'm pretty sure like her shit is fake.
You are drinking and driving, you're reading chat, and you're also doing it all on stream. You are a worthless garbage. You have always been worthless.
All right,
garbage,
Asman, let's dumb it down a bit here.
It's gotten worse over the years.
All right, Asman.
And seeing the massive fall off from 3,000 subs down to a sub goal of 150.
You need to be straight edge,
that's
5
really
Evo.
sad.
What does that mean?
It's extremely sad. And I don't think you should get banned. You should get arrested. It should be against the law.
I should
what are
rape
you
this
doing?
guy.
I hope that she stays permanently
Chill
banned.
out, bro. I'm literally
if she
straight.
Does, by the way, I want to let you know that I will never stop talking about you and keeping up with you. I will never stop. In 20 years,
somebody should rape this guy.
I will do it. It will come to my mind if I'm still alive in 20 years. If you're still alive in 20 years, it will come to mind, and I'll think, you know what? What's she up to nowadays? How can I make it worse? I do it for the love of the game.
The streamer bans also tweets out that she was banned, and Smug Alana quote tweets it by saying, "Banned for drinking and driving on stream. Stay banned, please. You're a danger to the public." Nyara quote tweets the post by saying, "Free my queen, what the fuck?" And Joship Girl says, "She allied too hard during Pride Month and overshadowed the gays. This is her punishment." Fruity Necromancer says,
So
"Marching
true.
down to Twitch HQ with my picket sign right now." And Joship Girl says, "I will join you." The Adventurers Encampment says, "Back in my day, Casey Tron was a League of Legends streamer who claimed to be pro, but was actually god-awful and fed every game."
That's like Marcus. Now she's a fat stoner who calls everyone that doesn't like her an incel. I'd say how the mighty have fallen, but she was never mighty to begin with.
Now she's a fat stoner who calls everyone that doesn't like her an incel. I'd say how the mighty...
You were fantasizing about Aiden? No, I'd never done a single thing in my life. What are you talking about? I don't fantasize about Aiden, bro. What are you talking about? These are allegations being made up to scrutinize me, to make me look bad.
have fallen, but she was never mighty to begin with. Shout out to our tier 3 members, internet representatives, Kiko, Salsao, Cultus Bandito,
Like, actually evil. You guys are just, like, making shit up about Marcus. That's, like, actually evil. Well, awesome stuff. Casey's a fucking idiot. Captain C. Captain Crash Out. What? Look. Captain C. He could be Captain C, but it's Captain Crash Out. What the hell? You don't sound confident in these denials, Marcus. What are you talking about? I would never say such a thing about Aiden. I'm not gonna, like, do anything to Aiden sexually. I would never do that to another man because I'm not gay. I am not gay. All right, chat. I'll be back on stream for the 24-hour stream in, like, around maybe, like, 6 or 7 hours. Maybe around, like, 6 or 7. I'll be back, not might be, but I will be back on in around 6 to 7 hours, maybe even 5, We'll see. It's in that time frame. Just give me a minute. I'm going to rest. I'm going to take a little bit of a rest. I'm going to maybe lay down a little bit, get some rest before we start that 24-hour stream. So I'll see you guys when it starts. Bye.